Here are 10 things you should consider when selecting your EV charge point installer. Number 1, it starts by taking a brief. What do you want your charge points to do? Are they for your staff? Are they for your customers? Are you trying to monetize your space for the general public? All of these considerations will help you to build the most cost-effective solution for your business. It's not necessarily about the cheapest solution at this point. There's lots of businesses out there that can install a charger for you. But is that charger going to work for your business needs? So taking a robust brief at the beginning enables us to provide the right solution that gives you the best outcomes. Number 2, is your installer going to build your EV infrastructure in the most sustainable way? Now, if at the point of installation there's excess waste, we're using materials that are perhaps further damaging the planet, then it's sort of counterproductive to what we're trying to achieve. So make sure your installation partner is aware of your sustainability goals and is operating sustainably. Number 3, ensure that you select a vetted and qualified professional. There are additional courses that electrical professionals will take to ensure that they are safely installing EV charge points. And I would strongly advise that when installing an EV charge point, you use one of these professionals. They're the people that have gone the extra mile to understand the safety concerns around this equipment. And there are a number of considerations that sit outside of the normal type of electrical installation that are specific to EV charge points. Make sure you use a qualified and vetted professional. Number 4, maximizing the potential of your EV charge point network. If you're looking to monetize your EV charge point network, or even just to reimburse the cost that you've outlaid, it's important that you use the right charge point management system, and it's important you have somebody configure that charge point management system to ensure the best profitability for your business. So number 5, asset value return. For me, this is the jewel in the crown for any businesses that are looking to dedicate a supply to EV charging, creating a new connection on their site to power their EV charging network. It's something that you really need to know about because it's something the industry knows about but might not always tell you. The asset value return is returned to the customer at the end of the project upon energization. It makes it far more affordable for you to roll out your EV charging network. The cost of the substation, just over £250,000. The asset value returns £188,000 returned to the customer upon energization. This is an incredible amount of money to be returned on that customer's investment. Now, it's important you know about the asset value return because it doesn't always find its way back to the customer. Number 6, future-proofing. You can future-proof your projects in a number of ways. Software being one, using the right software provider, chargers that are agnostic with that software. You're going to want to choose OCPP compliant units. Project delivery and how that project is delivered, whether it be from an electrical installation perspective or civil engineering. The risk to not future-proofing projects is typically cost. It's more expensive, perhaps to throw a few more ducts in the ground or to install fuse boards with spare ways available for future installations. At the first installation, they might be a bit more expensive, but your second install, your third installs are going to be significantly cheaper. Those of you that are seeing the need for EV chargers now are going to see the need for increased numbers of EV chargers on your premises at a later date, so prepare for a future. So number 7, many ways to pay. Can your installation partner provide you with a project cost that you can pay for perhaps on a lease? Does your installation partner have access to funders that they might be able to introduce to your site that might be able to take on all of the cost of the project? Is your installation partner grant approved and able to access some of the government grants that are out there that will make your project cheaper? The other part to payments is how are you going to recover the costs of this installation? Putting in place payment gateways on your chargers through the charger management software, tariff systems, charging tariffs to your customers or to your staff. Are you making them pay a reasonable rate for their electricity if it's open to both staff and customers? These considerations will make a big difference to how quickly you recover the costs of your installation project. Number 8, what happens when the work is done? Will your installation partner support you post-project? Do they offer maintenance and support packages? Are they able to provide support to the customers that are using your services? Do they require you to train your staff on how to use these chargers? These are all important considerations. There are different offerings from different businesses, and you can install them and you can have somebody walk away, and it's up to you and for you to work out what happens when things go wrong. Or you can have a managed service where your customers are supported, your staff are supported. If the charge point goes down, that's being dealt with by the third party rather than you having to contact that third party. For example, with our charge point management system, we will know that there's a problem with your charger before you often will. 95% of our faults can be rectified remotely. That will save you significant amounts in call out and maintenance charges further down the track. Number 9 is about ongoing liabilities. Inspection and testing is an important part of the electrical industry, and EV charging is no different. It's important that you ensure your chargers are inspected and tested regularly and kept up to date in terms of the regulations. By selecting the right partner, that is something that becomes their liability instead of yours. So pass that liability on and ensure you're using the right partner to keep you and your customers safe. So number 10, and this is about data. Data has become a key part of the world we live in, and EV charging is no different. It's going to help you run an effective network, and it's going to help you report on your own sustainability, profitability. It's going to help you increase revenue generation from charge points, and it's going to help you understand how to roll out further charge points across your portfolio.